I went to some yard sales today and I'm really excited to share with you what I found. I was going to bring the camera with me, but unfortunately my video skills are not very good, so I didn't get much on video today. However, I did get a couple of really rude people on video, and I'm definitely going to share that with you. If you are new to my channel, my name is Sherry. I live in Idaho and I resell items that I find at yard sales, estate sales, and various other places for a profit on platforms such as eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and even local ads. I tell you what though, there was only like 4 and they were pretty busy, and people out there were so rude. I can't believe it. I actually took my video camera with me to film the sales today, but I am not very good at filming while on the go. I went through and I watched my footage and it's horrible. If any of you out there who watch my videos are also YouTubers who make videos while you're out doing yard sales, give me some pointers, because I cannot get anything I'm looking at in the viewfinder. I have a really nice strap that I wear, a chest mount for my GoPro, and everything I film is never in the camera. So anyway, I will just kind of do a bit of a haul for you today, and I do, however, have a couple of those rude people on camera, and I'm going to share it with you. The first person, or actually it was actually the second sale I went to. There was a lot of books there, and I was going through the books. It was kind of like the third sale these people have had. Huge estate, and today they had all the books for $1 for paperbacks, 25 cents for little books, and $2 for hardcovers. So I was going through the books, and this guy starts picking over me, pretty much like right on top of me, and I say, hey, I'm looking at these. Well, anyway, here's the clip. Here's the clip of what happened. Little book in here.
And then everything else, if you find anything else you want to.
I'm actually looking at these.
What's that?
I'm actually looking at these to buy.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just take them like this so I can look through them without somebody else having them in front of me.
I'm just like, whoa.
So yeah, wasn't he rude or what? I clearly say, hey, I'm looking at these, and he's like, yeah. So as you see, or maybe you couldn't see because of my poor video skills, I just swooped up all the books that were there in front of me and threw them in my bag, and I said, well, I guess I'll just buy them all then, and I'll look at them when I get home. And that's exactly what I did. So I have all these books here, and I don't know much about them. There were a lot of, this guy was a collector of just about any kind of books. He had motorcycle books, he had military books, books on people, books on flying, just a little bit of everything. So I bought some things that I thought were interesting to me, and as you know now, a few that I didn't even look at, and I think they were from the military section. But this, so let's look at and see what I threw in the box that I didn't have a chance to look at. So the first book is called The Yard, if you can see here. Building a Destroyer and Bath Iron Works by Michael Sanders. Looks it's a Navy destroyer book on how, on the detailed account on building and launching a destroyer at one of the greatest shipyards in the United States. This book was only $1. And from that same batch, Artillery, John Batchelor, Ian Hogg. It's a book about just that, artillery books. It's a hardcover book. Looks like this person bought it at Goodwill years ago for $1.99. Has a really old tag on it. And then I got another book on ships, That Gallant Ship, USS Yorktown. I'm sure a Navy collector out there would be interested in these. Another book that I got for $1. Harry's War, Harry Stinton. Experiences in the Suicide Club, World War I. Here's a book, William T. Sherman, and American History of Railroads. It's got a dust cover on it. So the actual book is inside here. The most expensive book that I picked up today was $2, and then there were some cheaper ones there. Here's the Warships. This is a big, heavy book. Warships of the World, an illustrated encyclopedia. And Legend Memory. Raid on Saint Nazaire. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So I picked this up for $1. It is a diagram of a Ducati engine, Ducati 215 GT, and I don't know anything about motorcycles. It's been laminated and it shows all the working parts of the engine, and on the back it shows what the name of the parts are. So all the working parts are numbered on this. It's laminated, and I thought, you know, somebody might want this. They could put this up in their shop if they're a bike lover and frame this, and it would be pretty nice for their shop. There were a few books that I actually bought on purpose that I thought would be worth something. You can grab this here. This is a very heavy coffee table book on Porsche. Has a lot of really nice pictures through here. And what else? So I have a whole bag of books that I actually bought on purpose. Italian motorcycles. Arms and Armor Annual. It was $9.95 at what time. This is volume 1 and it came out, let's look here. So it looks like it came out in 1973. I'm not very knowledgeable about books, and those of you who are resellers like me, I think you have probably figured out that the whole reselling thing is a learning process. I've been doing it off and on since 1996. And I learn something new every day. And that's why I subscribe to YouTube channels and I follow people on Instagram, because I am always looking to learn. If you like this content, and my YouTube video, please subscribe. I am going to work really hard on trying to upload more content once I get better at filming. And that's the whole reason why I don't do a whole lot of videos, is because I end up scrapping most of what I film. But I love to learn, and so if somebody can learn something from me, I would be honored to know that. Let's leave a comment down below if you've ever learned something from me in my videos. Here's another book, The Warships of the Civil War Navies. This was another one. So my husband and I, we have boats, and there's always something to fix, it seems like, on boats. I do know there is quite a following of people who buy vintage boat motors for vintage boats, and I found a Mercruiser stern drive shop manual 1964 through 87. I don't know if somebody's going to buy it or not, but I will post my progress and let you know. I have several more books, but I'm not going to bore you and go through every single one of them. So anyway, my friend Katie and I went to another yard sale after this, and it was pretty cool. It was not a huge sale, but there was a lot of people outside. So we all went in, and then yet another rude person strikes again. I'm looking at these little crystals, and I'm obviously looking at them, interested in buying them, and this lady comes up. Well, here's the video. I actually got this on video too. Oh, these are cute. Oh, these are only like 25 cents a piece.
Are they?
I think so. I think them. Can you believe it? She starts looking through it too and said she's gonna buy them. So as you see, you know, I'm a very mild-mannered person. I'm pretty easy to get along with, but with rude people like that, I just don't settle for it. I wasn't sure if I wanted these or not. They said 25 on each one of them. I was assuming it was 25 cents. She starts grabbing them, and as you see, you know what? I'm just gonna buy them. Well, then I look at them, and I did end up putting them back because they were $25 a piece, and I was not going to buy them for $25 a piece. They're not worth it. So I put them back. But anyway, here it is, twice in one day. I would not dream of butting in front of somebody who's looking at things to buy. I just wouldn't do that. I don't know. Anyway, I did buy a few things while I was there. I tried to film, and I just could not get the items I was looking at into my film in my way. I did buy a, it's very shiny right here. Let's get back here. I bought a Starbucks mug, Christmas mug. I am going to list this right away. I bought it for 50 cents. You can actually see the label on the bottom. Is that upside down or is that right side up? Anyway, 50 cents. And I'm going to get this, and I'll probably list it I'm probably going to list it for around $25. It is almost Christmas time, you know, and these are pretty popular sellers. If this was a color changing mug, it would probably sell for a lot more. I did see where some color changing mugs have sold for about $50 a piece. Let's see here, what else did I get? Oh, more Christmas items. This was from the same sale as a set of 3 crystal Christmas trees, kind of an art glassy. They are vintage, they're made in Taiwan, and they're very heavy. First one's clear. The second one has a little bit of a green glass inside. And so does the third one. It also has a really pretty green glass inside. And I love, you see how it glows on the tips? They all just say made in Taiwan, ROC. So those trees sell anywhere between $35 and $75. I have not put a whole bunch of research into them yet, but I really like them. I may use them this year and list them next year. I'm just not sure. But they're all about, the tallest one's about 6 inches. The tallest one, this tallest one, it's also kind of, you can see how iridescent it kind of is, has a pearl shimmer to it. It's about 6 inches tall. The other one is probably 5 inches tall, and the other one, the smaller one, is 3. But they have such a pretty glow about them. I haven't decided if I want to sell them yet or if I want to display them this year. So, jury is out on that. They do match my decor pretty well. I have a thing for vintage kitchenware, and I tell you what, this was so cute. I can see if you can see the pattern in there. It's a classic milk glass. It's got the grapevine pattern and everything. I got it for 50 cents. It's Fire King. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that either. I'm really good at these videos, aren't I? Anyway, for 50 cents, you just can't go wrong with that. It sells for about $10 to $15. Okay, and then I've also got this vintage baby talc can. It's a tin can, Health O bonded products. This would be awesome in a vintage themed nursery. Isn't that cute? There's no dents in it or anything. I'm gonna be really careful with it, and I'm gonna try to clean it up, but I'm not gonna put too much scrub into it because I don't want anything to happen to it. One more item that I picked up today, something that I do really well with, and it's I do really well with this, is art glass. This is very pretty. Look at that. It is a paperweight, and it's actually, let me see what it says here. I don't have my glasses on here. It is a Waterford crystal piece, but I can't see the date on it. I don't know if you can see the watermark on there. You can kind of see it. It's Waterford, which is a great brand to pick up. Depending, some of them go for more, and some of them go for less. I bought it for $5. I didn't look up comps yet, and it may only be worth 25 or 30 bucks. But I generally do really well with the lead glass and the art glass items. So that was my day, 3 or 4 yard sales. It's already starting to pour down rain. I think there's an estate sale coming up next week on Friday, which is my day off, so I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna try to practice with my camera and see if I can take you along with me, because I believe y'all miss out on a lot of stuff when I don't take my camera with me, because it always seems like there's something to show, and I like to share it with other people. So I have a passion for yard sales, and I love sharing that passion with you. Like I said, if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, and until next time, bye-bye.